Hey butterflies, hey butterflies, hey butterflies. So this is a very specific message for a group of butterflies in the village, and you needed to hear it. I just got done putting my niece down for a nap, and this message came to me as like she was laying on me, and it was just so beautiful. Um, because you know how they say that your soul can't rest in a place where there's no peace. Okay, this message is for a group of individuals who either you've recently found a lover, or you have a lover, or you're calling in a lover. But it's something about you've been asking, or you're going to ask, is this the one I'm supposed to be with right now? Because it's not going to feel the same as the past. It's not going to go in the same flow as your past connections, or the toxic ones, right? It's not going to be even as passionate all the time. This message is for you because you may have a connection that is throwing your nervous system off. Or, like I said, if it's not current, this is something that's going to be happening. And this is how you know that you are with someone who they're helping you break out of old cycles and you're learning healthy love. This season has been about healthy love, healthy relationships, healthy connections. Okay. And in that, it also means a sense of getting rid of the old parts of ourselves that no longer resonate with who we are and what we're becoming and what we're creating. And so this love is giving an energy of this love could sometimes feel like it's boring, or this love could sometimes feel like it may not have as much excitement all the time as you may be used to, or how you may desire a little more, right? And it's something about this connection is teaching you balance, it's teaching you how to be grounded, it's teaching you steady love. I'm hearing the song Steady Love by India Ari. Steady love 222 to confirm. um you may have been coming from a season of life where you're used to a lot of stuff happening, whether if it's drama, family problems, like it's always something going on, okay? So being around something or someone who is calm, or, not as exciting, can feel as if it's unequally yoked or it doesn't work right with you because you're not used to it. You're not used to someone answering your high emotions with calmness. You're not used to someone who wants to take their time with certain things, someone who doesn't rush, someone who communicates their feelings. And when they have an issue with you, it doesn't mean that it's automatically over. You just had an issue. Okay. This is giving a mature love that has not only passion, but you get space. It's not a codependent love. It's not one where you both are super dependent upon the other for emotional security or mental security or physical security, because you already have that within yourself. You're not looking for a caregiver. This person is not your caregiver and you're not their caregiver. It's just two adults who came together to create magic together in whatever way that looks, right? Because we all have different ways of how that look. And so it's something about, I'm hearing, in those moments where your nervous system may get aroused and you kind of want to sabotage something or end it or start some type of drama so that you feel the connection. I'm hearing spirit say stop, pull back, and sit with yourself, especially if you're still in the beginning stages of learning how to connect with a lover in a new way. It's not always easy to leave what it is that you're used to leave um, the flow of what you're used to always doing behind and introduce something different, something new. That's not always easy. It's quite difficult, actually, sometimes, most times, because you're now in unknown territory. And the reason why your nervous system can feel a little, jacked up and aroused up sometimes is because your body doesn't notice it. It's in a fight or flight mode, but all fight or flight modes is not bad, especially when our body is detoxing our traumatic past or the traumatic stories that we allowed ourselves to tell. So, what I'm hearing is when you want to lean in for more attention and more energy, pull back. That's really your soul telling you, hey, I need some attention here, so let's give it to ourselves. This person can't be responsible for all of us and themselves at the same time. 555. Because what we need to come to realize is that a lot of the ways of how society, this feels like a very non-traditional type of connection, okay? And the thing is that within society we've been raised with various gender roles, right? And a lot of those gender roles have been embedded in us, and many of us, those gender roles are a part of our old programming. It doesn't align with our higher vibration. Now, I'm not saying that if you have gender roles and all that, that you're not, no, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that for some people, those societal gender roles is not aligned with their highest frequency. Because we all have different frequencies, different energies, different paths. And sometimes we are taking on roles and stories and identities that were given to us. Not what we want, but what was given to us, what was told to us that we should want, that we should desire. Let me make sure my mic is on. Okay, it is. So, this is giving a strong energy of you have the opportunity of, or you already are, of connecting with someone who defies everything that you thought you knew. And Spirit is saying, breathe. And when you want to go off or have a moment, treat them as if it's you. So when you want to go off or get upset at them, put your face on their face. Put their face on their face, your face on their face, because the reality is that they're meant to be a mirror to you. They're a mirror back to you and who you are. The parts of you, of who you are, the parts of you of what you're developing and growing and evolving. They're reflecting back to you, all of you. So in this season, and I'm feeling like over the next few days, the next 72 hours, this is going to be big. Don't react. Don't react how you usually react. As soon as I said that, my headphones came up saying it's on 5%. And then my phone, and then my phone just came on and said low battery. So those are messages right there, because I feel like in the next few days, something is going to happen where you may get triggered or something may feel a little draining. And it's giving a vibe of make sure you refill yourself back up, and someone else is not going to be able to refill you back up how you may have wanted. We may not realize a lot of times we use relationships to fill in for what it is that we need, that we honestly need to be giving ourselves, so that that person can show up 100% in their magic and their power and who they are. And so this new phase, this new journey, this new experience, this is not to say that, oh, this is your forever. That's not what I'm going into with this, because you don't want to go in with that mindset unless you're married, and all that jazz. Like, that's a different vibe. But don't go into it with the aspect of this is my forever. But this is an experience that your soul caught in, that your higher self caught in. If you were attracted to this message is for you. Act accordingly. Okay. And so I love you all. Thank you all for being here. And as always, always be real, always be true. Don't be afraid to do what your higher self and your spirit team is calling for you to do. Period. Love y'all. Bye.